I'm Mahmoudian. I'm director of Nonlinear and Autonomous Systems Laboratory. In NASA, we are developing and working on fundamental research and practical research. We are combining the two approaches together to develop tools for long-term operation of mobile robots in complex environment. The application can go air, ground, and undersea. Why are we interested in this? In recent years, we have seen robot developments and deployments in different scenarios, from space to disaster after Fukushima meltdown, to search for MH370, even after Hurricane Katrina. In all situations, we deployed robots. It was successful, but there were challenges. The challenges were all depend on battery life, also working in unknown dynamic environments. So we need to take this serious. We need to find solution. What is our solution? We think that we need to bring down the deployment cost. Also, we need to increase the efficiency. How do we do that? We do task and energy routing scheduling for multiple robots. Why multiple robots? Let me make an example. For search of MH370, the AUV Bluefin 21 was used for a very limited area of the search, 860 kilometer square feet. For this area, this robot needed 20 times search and 20 times charge, actually. And it needed support for that. The support and robot deployment cost was $4 million. So it is costly to support robots. They are helpful, but it is costly to support them. So our approach is that we need to use multiple robots at the same time. This will bring down the operational costs. However, we need to schedule them and we need to consider their battery life. Then we need to do path planning and coordination so that we execute the plan. But more importantly, we need to afford the platforms. One platform, if it is $1 million, we might not be able to afford more of one. So we need to have affordable platforms. We are developing network optimization strategies and formation for robot trajectories. And we are considering battery life as part of the operation. Therefore, we are considering placement of static charging stations, or we are planning the rendezvous position for mobile chargers. Mobile chargers can be energy carrying agents, or it can be underwater mobile chargers. Or it can be in any other domain, a mobile charger or a static charger for that matter. We are considering environmental difficulties and uncertainties, such as obstacles, such as currents and disturbances. So we are planning trajectories for multiple robots. Then, well, if we have all these trajectories, and we should have affordable robots. We are thinking that we need to rethink the design of deployable robots. We need to have the cost down, but also we need to increase their efficiency, and we need to have them modular so that they can be used for different applications. We have had success in developing a new glider for shallow water. There was a void in that area, and also we increased the maneuverability. This glider that we developed, it can perform tight turns. This opened a new window for the application of the gliders. These are efficient vehicles. We are developing a new technology, which is underwater mobile charger. We are developing the docking system, and we are adding the wireless charging so that we can deliver power on-site to other AUVs. With that, thank you.